it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweetaddictionstv. Yes, honey. So what's the business? How have y'all been? You been good? You been good, y'all? Well, honey, listen. A bitch is tired. I feel like Young Thug's daughter, bitch. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired, honey. But we gonna get this love and hip hop thing going. Sorry I didn't get it up yesterday, but it was entirely too much going on. So we're gonna get it up today. And I searched. Listen, I went through the last 2 videos I put up because somebody was like, Candy, can you shout me out? My birthday's on the 30th. And I looked for the comment chat. I couldn't find it no more. So if you left a comment on the last few videos, it says your birthday's on the 30th. If it's either on the 29th or the 30th, one of them. I tried. But happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday to you. All right. Now, since this doesn't work at the end, let me say it at the beginning. Go ahead, stop what you're doing. I'm going to pause for a minute. And I'm going to let you go ahead and click that thumbs up. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I'll wait. You done? Cool. All right, let's get to this. All right, so it opens with, where it left off with Brandy's ass going ham, honey. I had to bring that word back because there's no other word. This bitch was gone, okay? She's like, bitch, I done took the whole studio hostage. Ain't nobody getting out. Ray J talk about, girl, you too small to have all this strength. So she's wilding out. And that's pretty much what that was. She just wilded out a little bit. Security had to let everybody get past, P.S. I try not to say nothing the first time, because being from the crooked tooth family, you understand, till a bitch got her braces. I understand the struggle, but bitch, if you got diamonds draping around your neck and you got all this, get your teeth fixed. If you got the money to do it, fix your teeth. And he got some weird shit going on. He looked like he got a mouthful of motherfucking grapes. I don't know how that worked out. But bless him. Anyway, so then it goes back to model chick. She meets up with Jason Lee, which is a new person they're introducing, which is a blogger. Kamaya, that's her name. Kamaya tells him about, Fizz and how he said she was moving too fast, yet he was the one who gave her the key. She babysitting his kids. He done met his, she done met his family. You done let me stay in, which I get, like I told y'all last time, I get her point. He was doing a bit much. But see, I think Fizz is really a relationship guy. He just got fucked up last year, so he trying to be playboy. So I think that's what he's used to. Even if it was a new thing, he just jumped right back into relationship mode. But you gotta realize when you do that, a bitch is gonna think we together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so then he was like, he said, you an appetizer, bitch? He don't know all the ballers trying to come after you, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, well, how was the sex? And she said, well, when he can get it up, it's good, right? And now to me, see, it may have been taken as a diss to some people because they're like, damn, he can't get his dick up. But to me, I would have been offended. Like if we about to get it up, but you can't get it up. I'm like, hello, is this thing on? The fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Because if we about to get it on and you can't get it up for me, I'm not going to look at it like, oh, that nigga got a schlong problem. I'm looking at it, well, bitch, what's the problem, bitch? Because bitch is serving A1 over here. What is the motherfucking problem, okay? So I guess she said she thought she was doing something, but the first thing I went to was, well, bitch, what's wrong with you? Some of y'all might have went to, well, Fizz can't get his dick up, but I went to, what you got going on? Maybe it's just me. But anyway, so she said he need to get him a prescription of them blue things. So then it goes to Miles. He meets up with Hazel E to talk about Milan Mulan. And he says, he's not ready to come out for the world. And, Milan Mulan just got to realize that he's not where he's at yet. He's still conflicted about how it is to be gay in, the hip-hop era, and he's just not ready, but he doesn't want to lose him. So Hazel asked, well, are you cheating? He said, no, I love him. I don't want to lose him. And she said, well, you need to do some old Pretty Woman type shit. You know what I'm saying? Do something real big to show him that. So he said that's what he's going to do because he loves him some Milan Mulan, honey. Yes, he does. What else? So Fizz goes to the club, and he bumps into Nikki, baby. And they start dancing or whatever. And you know, she asked him, well, are you single now? No, he asked her, are you single? And she was like, yeah, what about your little situation? And, you know, they both said they single, and he was like, I want to take you out. All right. So, now it goes to Ray J. Ray J tells Princess, you know, he loves her, but he doesn't want her to mess up what they have because she's hanging with people who, you know, may not have her best interest at heart and can fuck up her situation, okay? Then he brings up Drake's party. Excuse me. She said, and, you know, Drake's party, and then she was like, well, I can go out and hang out with whoever I want to hang out just like you. And he was like, well, then you go ahead, you know, passive-aggressive type shit. Well, you go ahead and live your life then type. You know, niggas kill me with that old switcheroo role play. Then he's supposed to be like, all right, baby, I won't go type shit. We done all fell for it. I fell for it before, too. But she too old to fall for it. But anyway, then she tells, you know, I'm not going to sit in the house every day, all day. And, you know, I'm going to live my life, too. Now, P.S. This bitch gonna say, how did Ray find out? I mean, does he have people in the bushes waiting on me, spying on me? Really, bitch? Really? That's the first thing that came to your mind? Is that the first thing that came to your mind? That he just got some random motherfucker spying on you? That's the first thing that came to your motherfucking mind, bitch. Okay. So, then it goes back to Brandy's crazy motherfucking ass, honey. She hasn't heard from her husband. He's not answering any of her text messages. And so when she texted him, and then he finally answered back and was like, okay, he's coming home, right? So as soon as he walks through the door, she's like, we need to talk. Okay. So she's shaking and shit, and he's like, what's shaking? You know, you make me nervous. And she was like, well, why is it that you never have your running ring on when you go to the studio? And he said, why? So it can represent a crazy person? You know. And she was like, oh, now I'm crazy. So they going back and forth, yada, yada, fucking yada. Then he's like, you know what? He walks outside. He's like, I'm gone. He said, you know what? Since you like this ring so much, you can fucking, you can have it. He throws the ring, bitch. And in the previews, when she goes to run, I thought she was running to beat his motherfucking ass. But she's running to, you go get that ring. Why would you do that? You're embarrassing me in front of the neighbors. She's pulling up. She's pulling up into the driveway. I'm like, bitch, you do see that camera crew, right? You worried about the neighbors, bitch. The world about to see your crazy ass. You worried about the neighbors? The neighbors. You better catch your little grape stuffed mouth ass husband. Bless him. So she got on this little tight ass skirt. So she penguin walking. Trying to stand in front of the car. So he just backs the motherfucker up. And she's sitting there looking crazy. I guess, honey. Anyway, so it goes to, is this right? Yeah. It goes to Fizz. He was supposed to be meeting up with April and Amarion, but, you know, Amarion was a no-show. So he meets up with April. He calls her his sis, you know. And he tells her about, you know, the little situation with him and Kamaya. Then all of a sudden, you know, Jason Lee pops up. And he comes and invites his cell phone into their little conversation. And he basically was like, well, I'm a friend of Kamaya. And, you know, she told me about y'all situation. And Fizz was like, well, what'd she tell you? You know, she just felt like you hurt her because y'all was together or whatever. Then he says, Lil Fizz was like, well, I mean, if the dick is good, the dick is good. I can't help it. And he was like, oh, well, she said it wasn't. I'm like, see, now, when him and Kamaya was met up and started talking, he was like, oh, I got to meet up with my girl because, you know, real friends are hard to come by. Bitch, you running all this? The fuck? Anyway, so he's like, yeah, well, Fizz was like, well, her legs were shaking and she could barely walk and blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, well, she hit below the belt. I'm not even going to repeat it, but why you even saying that? This your friend. You going to go and repeat what she said, and then the last part, no, you didn't say that she said, you know, the nigga schlong don't work. But you like, oh, she hit you below the belt, but you supposed to be my friend. The fuck? That's why the word friend is thrown around just a little too freely. Like, the fuck? That's my girl. But, bitch, let me tell you what she said about you. And that's what a lot of motherfuckers are nowadays. It's like, listen, here, little bit of advice. If your friend your bestie, the person next to you, can come to you and tell you what a bitch told her about you, you gotta sit and think, well, why is that bitch so comfortable with telling you some shit about me if she know we like this? And it's because that bitch talks about you too in front of them. Just saying, you know. Just saying. Anyway, so Miles calls Milan Mulan to come meet him out in public to, you know, eat a little dinner, honey. Because y'all know that's big. Because it was always romantic dates at the little table in the corner of the house. You know, so calling him out in a public place to eat was a sign, you know, to show Milan Mulan, you know, bitch, I miss you. You know, bitch. Stop playing with my emotions. Okay. So, he tells him, I really want to be with you. And to show you that I'm serious, that's why I asked you to come to this public place. And I think we should get matching tattoos. And so Milan Mulan was like, well, what you gonna get? My name on your heart? And he was like, I don't know, you tell me. And he turns around like, bye-bye. Nigga, he got a crown and he has M and M for, you know, Miles and Milan Mulan. And he was like, what? You know, give me a kiss. And Miles gives him a kiss. He was like, you do realize you just kissed me in public? He was like, man, fuck it. I was like, oh, okay. That's how you see. That's how you make up. So, Fizz takes Nikki to his investment movie theater, meaning it ain't his. He just got a little something in there. And, you know, she starts to tell him about her lingerie line and that a blogger named Jason Lee's supposed to help. So Fizz was like, you know, be careful, because he didn't already came to me running my business in, you know, something about him ain't right. And she tells him that Kamaya has been going around calling her plastic and stuff, right? And Fizz says, wow, I don't know where that came from. Bitch, quit playing with yourself. You are plastic. The fuck? What? What? From your lips to your titties, to your ass, to your waist, your superhuman hairline, lace fronts, everything. The fuck? You mad about that? What? Okay. Anyway. So, it goes to Princess and April. They meet up and they go out to shop and talk or whatever. And, you know, she tells her that Ray J asked about Drake's party. And that Tiara had told her, you know, don't tell nobody. It's just going to be me and you or whatever. So she's like, well, how would he know? And April was like, so you think she set you up? She's like, hell yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to text her and say, hey, let's have a girls' Vegas trip. And if it gets back to Ray J, then I know that she's the one doing it. So she texts her, you know, how about a Vegas trip, whatever. So then it goes back. Nikki meets up with Jason Lee and, you know, she's telling him about the line and how she wants his help and how she wants Hazel E's help because Hazel E used to be a PR. So he's like, no, she was an intern. She wasn't never no PR. You know, be careful who you hang around because birds of a feather flock together, whatever. So Nikki was like, oh, well, I didn't know y'all had a problem. And so she's on her way. So I don't want there to be, you know, any tension or anything. So Hazel comes, you know, they speak, and then right off the bat, they start bickering, you know, like two little bitches. But he's calling her out, so I don't understand how he didn't think she was going to say something back. So he gets mad because she's like, but you just mad because Media Takeout never hired you. That's right. So he picks up a drink, and I'm mad, bitch, because you ain't even throw your drink. You going to throw my drink on me, bitch? How you know? I wasn't finished with that. So you just going to wet me up? And you going to throw my shit on me? You raggedy bitch. So he gets up and he walks up and be like, yeah, you know, how about that? Or some shit. But I'm like, I don't care what your sexual orientation is, who you like, who you get down with, but you still a man. How the fuck you gonna throw? That was just like, it flashed me back to Jennifer from Love and Basketball. Remember when her husband threw a drink in her face? You know, not head, not. Who's there? Head. You a grown-ass man throwing drinks in a bitch's face. Somebody should have tripped your ass as you ran away. I'm just saying, honey. Bless the motherfucking people. Bless the motherfucking people, honey. Where the hell am I at? Okay. Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay. Fuck. Anyway, okay. So, Ugly High School Sweetheart, Tierra Marie, and Monisa all meet up to talk. They ask her about Miles, and she's like, I don't know. I'm going to ask him what's going on, because if he ain't trying to get with this, I'm going to take my fine ass somewhere else. I'm like, girl. Every time she say that, it just makes my heart just skip a beat. Like, boop, boop. What'd she say? I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Anyway, so Tierra tells them about Princess texting her about the Vegas trip and how she said they stuck the knife in her, so she's just gonna twist it, right? So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna send it to Ray J. And so she sent it. She was debating on if she was gonna go to Vegas and then send it, or send it before just to fuck with him. So she went ahead and forwarded it to Ray J. Here's my thing. I hate a fake bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. They showed out on your ass last season. They did. They showed out on your ass last season. But here's the thing. If you don't fuck with them, don't fucking fuck with them. Like, I hate a dirty, low-down, plotting ass bitch. I do. I promise you I do. If I don't like you, I'm not fucking with you, bruh. And if we in some professional shit, you gonna know I'm not fucking with you, but I'ma still keep it professional, do what the fuck I have to do. But there will not be no, you won't be wondering, does she like me? Does she not? Are we cool? Are we not? But you gonna know. And I'm not gonna waste my time plotting and planning. Fuck you, bitch. I'll see you in my rearview mirror. Keep your ass back there. Keep talking about me. Okay? Keep being a fan, bitch. Because if you talk about me more than once within a day, bitch, you love me. You just don't know how to express it correctly. And that's okay. It's okay. You're not in touch with your feelings. But I'm not going to sit there and do all that extra shit for what? It's a waste of fucking time. It is what it is. But I just hate a fake bitch, honey. So anyway, Nikki and Fizz. Nikki and Fizz. Bless him. What's that nigga's real name? Anyway, so they're at his house. And, you know, they just got done eating breakfast. She's wearing her lingeries. And they're waiting on Kamaya to come pick up her stuff, right? So she told him about what happened with Jason Lee and Hazel. And he was like, man, I told you, whatever. So anyway, Model Chick shows up. She sees Nikki in her lingeries, honey. And, of course, you know, that's instantly going to turn your attitude to something else. So she comes in and she says hi to Nikki. Nikki says hi. And then Nikki's like, listen, we didn't have a problem before, but we have a problem now because you running your mouth about me. And you hate, and whenever you hate on another female. And then she stopped and was like, I didn't say nothing about you. She's like, you calling me plastic. I didn't say nothing about you or whatever. So Lil Fizz was like, you know, you need to get your shit and get the fuck out. And she was like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. And Nikki, you damn sure ain't gonna talk to me like that because I beat your motherfucking ass. Right? I'm like, but he the one who just said get your shit, get the fuck out. She didn't say that, but okay. All right, girl. So then, wait, what Nikki said, I made you a whole, basically a whole bag, you know, a little overnight bag. You got your little toiletries, you got your shit to take to the next nigga's house. So she gets mad, she picks up the bag and throws it at Nikki, right? So Fizz comes around and was like, you need to go. She was like, don't you touch me. I ain't going nowhere. Don't you touch me. And he was like, you need to get my house. And she two-pieced him real quick. Bow, bow. I was like, oh, his nose. She hit it really hard. It hurt him. He wanted to hit her back, but he couldn't. But he wanted to. So, okay, you know, but when you get in the nose, that shit hurt. So, she goes out and she's cussing and he called her a bitch. And he was like, you got me fucked up putting your hands on me, bitch. And she's like, oh, I'm a bitch. Then she goes back in. Nikki was like, you forgot your bag, girl. So she comes back in and throws it at Nikki again. It's like, get this bitch out of my house. Close my fucking door. Whatever, honey. So, I'm waiting on next week's episode because they got, what was going on? I don't know what happened with Milan and Mulan and Miles. But he was like, nigga, get your shit, get the fuck out. He kicked the box of clothes out the motherfucking house, honey. I was like, ooh, I wonder what happened, bitch. I wonder what happened. So, then he fell out with it with Ugly High School Girlfriend, too. So, I don't know what's going on. Then they got, it's Willie's turn from day 26. I guess his girlfriend, well, his wife was a stripper. And he wifed up, and now I guess they having money problems. She's like, fuck it, I'll go back to stripping. He's like, you ain't doing this shit, you know. So, we'll see the new festivities, honey, on what's going on next week. But y'all tell me what y'all thought about this, and how y'all feel about him throwing a drink in that girl's face. Like, really, my nigga? And the fact that Nikki got mad because the girl called her plastic. I'm like, girl, be mad if she called you a hoe.
But plastic, you ought to be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like her saying, bitch, where? Bitch, there. Work it out. But anyway, honey, make sure y'all go check out Tiffany Renee. Is it Renee? Tiffany Renee on here. She has a natural hair care blog, but she also braids. Like, she hooked my braids up on me, and she got reasonable prices. She's dope as hell. So y'all make sure to check her out. Tiffany Renee. Tiffany is spelled with an I at the end, not a Y. Okay? Alright, y'all. Oh, and get snatched, boo. Hit that link below. Order your waist trainers, and order today, ships tomorrow. Shit. Oh, and everybody who's coming to the haunted house sweet and greet, it is October the 30th. It's in Stockbridge. It's called Fear the Woods. And on the woods part, we on the truck. We ain't walking, bitch. We don't start walking till it's time to go into the haunted barn. Okay. But you can check it out. I'm going to be getting a $30 ticket because that's everything. But just go, Google Fear the Woods. It's in Stockbridge, Georgia. Okay? Alright, babies. As always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend, baby, to subscribe. And follow me on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all the good stuff. If you want me to follow you back on Instagram, leave a comment on some pictures, honey. And at the end of the comment, put FW or FB, whatever, and I'll follow you back and like some pictures and all that good stuff. So I posted the pictures in the shout out from Brandy, because I went on set of her new show, Zoe Ever After. But the crazy thing is, it's spelled like, like Zoe. So I've been saying Zoe Ever After throughout the damn video, and then come to find out it's damn Zoe Ever After. But yeah, child. So I went on set with her, interviewed the cast, even got Kim Kimball. Kim Kimball was there. And she was like, oh girl, I love your braids. I was like, oh, okay. But here's the thing. That interview will not be up until around December or January, because they don't want the interviews to be put up until the show's about to come out. And the show comes out in January. So y'all won't be seeing that Brandy interview till later. But it was a little cute chemistry we had going. And I have to say this. I was looking at Brandy a little funny before I got there based off of what happened between her and someone else. But, like they say, you can't judge shit until you meet that person, and she was super, 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 super sweet. So cute, honey. And just goofy. I sat down, she played in my hair, smelling my braids and shit. I was like, Brandy, you alright? But she was super, super sweet. So, lesson learned on that. But, alright, y'all.